Okay, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really excited to talk about Connect AI, give you a little demo and show you around not just the platform, but what you can do with data connected to AI. So really excited to demo that today. My name is Billy Alaka. It's great to meet all of you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Quick intro on myself. I'm a product marketer at CData on the Connect AI platform, and really excited to show you around, answer any questions today, and demo how amazing AI is when it can connect to and access your data. So if you have any questions at any point, whether you're joining us, wherever you're joining us, just drop them in the chat window, and we will answer them at the end. We're going to start with a little demo. Let me introduce CData first. So CData, we're a data connectivity company. We've been experts in the space for about 10 years now, and we're really leading the charge in pioneering how enterprises connect to MCP today, as it was invented not even a year ago. So really exciting times. We have been really excited at CData to launch this Connect AI product to make it easier for more people to connect to some of the systems that you see on the screen right now that we support. So that's us. Like I said, the CData Connect AI platform, we're really excited to launch within the past year. It's a central hub and platform for you to connect all of your enterprise data context to wherever you work with AI. So many people are probably familiar with Claude and ChatGPT. MCP allows for data to be connected to not just those AI assistants, but everywhere else AI can be turned into agents, automations, workflows. It's really incredible. So Connect AI is one platform for you to make all of those connections across all of your users and across your business. So the platform provides really everything an enterprise would need to get started very quickly and scale safely and securely. So the entire platform was built with data security and governance in mind, and the ability to start quickly and easily. So that's the Connect AI platform. We're really excited to provide that to the market very early and be a leader pioneering this MCP connectivity that really changes what AI is capable of and can do. So that's us. That's the platform in a nutshell. What I want to show now is how to set up very quickly and start querying from AI. And then I'll jump into AI and show you what you're able to do when data is connected to AI. So if you want to follow along, if you haven't yet, we have a 14-day free trial. You can follow me live and get set up right now if you like. or you can go ahead and follow up after the demo and do it yourself at your own pace. So let me go ahead and jump into the platform here. So when you log in, this is Connect AI, right? So this is really your pilot's captain's chair to all your data connections, not just to AI, but everywhere else that you might need your data. So including BI and analytics reports, spreadsheets, and more. It's the central place for you to monitor how all of that data is connected, who's using it, and where what's happening. So getting set up is super easy. It can be literally just a few minutes for your first connection. You just go ahead and jump into sources, add your connection. Every single one of the connectors we support has full instructions and step-by-step walkthroughs for how to do it. And most of them are as easy as just clicking sign in and authorizing CData Connect AI. So for example, I'll show the Salesforce one. That's one of those where all you need to do is authorize it, open a sign-in window, sign in, and let us connect your Salesforce data. So once that's done, there's lots of other features that are great in here for you to explore, build specific data sets that you use often in Salesforce or other sources that I'm happy to dive into. But the simplest way to start querying from AI is to just add your source and connect to AI. So MCP has made this super easy. CData's connectors also make this really, really simple. So any AI you can pretty much think of, all you need to do is click, copy and paste our MCP URL, and log in with Connect AI. So simple as that. This can, if you're fast with clicking around, it can take you maybe 5 minutes or less. Really, really easy to do and start playing around in AI. From there, there's all sorts of powerful features to explore your data, save data sets you work with and reference often, and govern how all of your users and data are connected to AI. So that's really critical for a lot of our enterprise customers who want to be careful giving AI unlimited access to their data without any way to control it, turn it off, and monitor it. So simple as that. That's how you get set up. If there's any questions on that, I'm happy to answer specific steps, but really super easy for many users and just takes a few minutes. So I'd love to show now is once you are set up, what is the difference maker for AI? So I just showed Claude there. Like I said, getting set up is so simple. You just add a connector to Connect AI, literally paste in that URL and log in to your CData trial account. Super, super easy. All of those connected data sources are now instantly available in whatever AI you're working in. So I'm going to be demoing Claude today. Works the same for any other sort of assistant-focused AI like ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot. Also works the same for any AI workflow, automation, or agent. So this is really powerful for people who want to build AI agents that, do tasks and jobs on their own, such as summarizing Salesforce opportunities or creating order forms. You can imagine the agent doing a similar thing that I'm going to show today. So you can see it here in the added tools here, CData Connect AI. This is really your window to all the enterprise data sources connected to Connect AI. So let's run some queries and play around in it. So I'm going to ask use Connect AI to query my National Park Service source and tell me about weather patterns in U.S. national parks east of the Mississippi. So this National Park Service source is a API connected to Connect AI. And what Claude is going to do now is understand and parse what I asked and use our MCP tools to get that data and inform its response. So it's really, we all know AI is really intelligent and really powerful, and it's very smart at using these tools to efficiently get the data it needs from the sources that I have connected to it and have given it with Connect AI. So this completely changes not just the normal queries you're probably already running in Claude or ChatGPT, but what they're even capable of at all. So you can now analyze data on the fly. You can get insights for all your users and employees across an entire company, across teams. And it's very, very smart at doing that. So what it did is go ahead and look at that API data and parse out my answer. So it returned that there's 26 U.S. national parks east of the Mississippi River. It bunched them into zones for me without me even asking, and named all of them with their weather patterns here. Instant answers from my connected data. So if you had an enterprise source, it could do the same thing. Really, really smart, really, really powerful and fast, really game-changing for how you and your teams use AI. So that's very cool. Let's use more of a enterprise example. So I'm going to look at use Connect AI to query my customer data. So this is something that you would see more in a CRM or other data source, and build me an ideal customer profile to give me some idea of who I should target with my outbound calls next. So maybe I'm a salesperson. This is really, really applicable to any role on any team. Same thing here. So you can see it's intelligently getting exactly the data it needs from my sources. It found that particular source. You could direct it to whatever you have connected, whether that's Salesforce, HubSpot, etc. And you can use that to use all the great benefits and powers of AI that are available to us today. So it went ahead, pulled that, got specific tables and columns it thought it would need from its understanding of that data. So you can see the catalogs are up here. It's getting the exact tables and even columns to answer this. It realized it needed more detailed statistics, so went ahead and queried more of that and is building my answer for me right away. So very quickly here, super easily, literally as fast as I can describe it, it is producing this super informed response based on real data that I have connected to it with Connect AI. So really want to show off here that having this data available for AI makes it much more intelligent, much more powerful, and much more valuable to me in my day-to-day work. So here we go. It found that a lot of my customers are specifically located in a few key states in the US. It broke down specifically by high value, medium value, low value, and put together a targeting campaign for where I could go after new customers based on what is in my CRM. So it even went ahead and went beyond that, creating a plan for me, giving me the second tier states that I should also follow up with, and next steps plans for me. So really cool. If we had this connected to something like Salesforce or other CRM, I could go ahead and ask it to go create that call list with actual numbers of customers I might want to upsell or revisit who weren't successful in the past. So let me show one more example here. We have a data source. Maybe this is a database. Maybe it's something else of customer reviews that are live updated as customers review us online. So that might be coming from a restaurant or whatever sort of business where I would like to understand and quickly get an answer of sentiment of what customers are saying about me across a lot of data and text. So this is a really great job for AI. When AI has the tools and the ability to look at that real data, it can create these analyses really quickly and really powerfully. So went ahead and connected to that data source, found that catalog, which it turns out, it's just mock data here in Google Sheets. But if you have any of these enterprise systems connected, it would be doing the same thing. I also want to call out, I'm using the AI assistant chatbot here, right? But any AI agents you also connect to this using MCP could do the same thing. So maybe you have an AI agent whose job is to every week go ahead and query this data to understand what customers are saying and maybe build a report and send it out to leadership so that they can move quickly and report on that. So I have 1,000 reviews here, broke down where those are landing, looked at some of the insight from what people are actually saying in their text and the countries these are coming from, so I can focus specific campaigns and recommended some next steps. So really powerful, really relevant. Without this, AI is either hallucinating data or making up what it thinks you should go provide it or find if you are if you don't have your data connected to it. So the context of your data is really, really critical for AI. It lets you do very powerful things and changes how valuable AI really is at day to day at work and what it's able to do, and improves the queries you're already using AI to do. So really cool. I hope I showed how great AI is when it's connected to your data. If you want to see more demos and examples of what you can do with AI when it's connected to your data, we have lots of those in our vibe querying series or prompt library, which will drop in the chat here. But now that you've seen that, I really want to return to that platform solution that enterprises need for all of this connected data. So when you scale this up to many users who are all using AI, many agents at an enterprise, security and governance becomes a major, not even a feature, but a requirement. So Connect AI is built for an enterprise security and governance framework. All of that data between your data sources and AI is encrypted all the time through Connect AI. All the permissions are also passed through and honored when they're being queried in Connect AI. So what you saw me doing from Claude, Connect AI was passing through the permissions I, as an individual user, should have had from the source, so that I can only see and use the same data that I otherwise would have normally been able to. So this is really critical for making sure users don't access the data they shouldn't be accessing, and also critical for tracking and monitoring what data is ever used by AI assistants, by AI agents, and provides that logging and auditability that is key for enterprises at scale. So the platform solution that stands in between your data, whatever enterprise data systems you use, your AI, whatever you use today, whatever you might use in a year, is really critical for monitoring and governing that. Connect AI as an MCP platform is very unique, very powerful, as you saw, giving one endpoint, one MCP endpoint to every AI, to all of your data. This really helps with context windows. We uniquely give that semantic intelligence, like you saw, the context around the data and helping AI quickly understand what the data looks like in the model is really key to understanding and also minimizing the amount of calls and queries AI needs to use. So like you saw, AI can quickly understand the data model and catalog so that it can pull exactly the data it needs to answer what I requested very quickly. We optimize, like I said, that those queries and those token usages, which always seems to be too few in Claude and ChatGPT and other similar AIs. And CData also uniquely connects directly to those sources. So instead of needing to stage data in a warehouse or database, instead you're connecting right to Salesforce through Connect AI from any AI that you're querying from. It's very customizable, and we're continually refining and growing with this MCP movement that is very new, very exciting, and very, very powerful. So we're excited to offer this. Like I showed, it's super easy to get started, really powerful once you're connected up to AI. Really recommend giving it a try yourself and playing around with whatever you can do in AI. So it really opens up a lot of possibilities that are only limited by your imagination in AI when you have your key data sources connected. When you're ready for the next steps, I recommend exploring using those same data connections to also connect to BI and analytics dashboards like Power BI, reports, and spreadsheets. Those still definitely have a place alongside our new exciting AI use cases. You can also cache data to query quickly. So if you're seeing slow queries and calls to data, you can put in a very optimized database instead of the source. We also have a budding community of AI builders and experimenters who are happy to answer questions and share ideas with data connected AI. And of course, the goal of the platform is to enable anyone who works in AI to use and access the data they need for better results and answers and reports. So invite colleagues and scale this up to teammates very, very easily and quickly in order to get everyone connecting data to AI. Thanks all for joining us. Really appreciate you being here and joining me today as I showed off the game-changing difference that connecting data to AI makes. Happy now to answer any questions about AI, about setting up the platform, about the capabilities for using the platform and any enterprise features, and really recommend you go ahead and start your own trial and try it yourself. Like I showed, anyone can get set up, anyone can start playing around in AI and start seeing all the amazing possibilities that are unlocked with data accessible from the AI you already use today and want to use at work. So I see one question about the data set features. So I did briefly touch on that in Connect AI. So we just jumped from the source to AI immediately, but lots of other powerful ways to interact with your data and data sets here. So I want to point towards the Data Explorer, where really you have a lot of tools here for selecting and saving data sets that you might use often in AI or any of those integrations. So want to call out the query builder here, which lets you sort of step-by-step build the data you want, then save it so that you can call it from AI or wherever. If you're familiar with SQL, you can go ahead and put in your own SQL queries to also build data sets. And we also have a built-in AI generator that lets you describe the data sets you want from specific sources and data models and save that. So for example, maybe you want to create a data set here that's Salesforce source. It is just the opportunities, and maybe you filter for just opportunities created in the past quarter, and that's relevant to you. So you can go ahead and save that as Salesforce opportunities Q3 2025, and then ask AI to query only that and use that data set in your work with AI, as well as any other connected integration. This is a really powerful and cool feature of the platform. You can share these data sets with other users and then work with those instead. So it's a great way to narrow down the context you need, especially, Salesforce has tons of data and objects. Being able to filter those lets you move much faster and efficiently when you're using that data source. I also want to call out here the ability of the platform solution that sits in between the data and AI, again, is really, really critical for enterprise success. So instead of just connecting single sources, which many of these have their own MCP connectors, you really need the platform where you can monitor what's being called from that, what's connected to my AI, who has access to these specific sources from AI and what can you do. That is really critical, and being able to turn this on and off. IT users often love seeing that and using that in order to get their data connected. Cool. Well, looks like that's all the questions we have today. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you on the next one. Have fun connecting and playing around in AI, and we would love to hear what you're building and the things you discovered with Connect AI.